It's nice that Wade finally decided to join us. I love that faraway shot of him just landing. That's awesome. But yeah, looks like Arkham's been cured of his blob disease. Also, it's raining men joke. I didn't want to make it, but it's there.
How could I? I shall become a god. No one here can stop me.
What's your backup plan here, Arkham? Like, where are you gonna crawl to get power again?
What a surprise. Here I was looking for you, and lo and behold, you come to me.
Mary.
Don't ever call me that again. My mother was the only one who could say my name.
Wait. Please. Do you really want to shoot me?
Yeah.
Can you shoot me? Your own father?
Yeah, probably.
What have I done wrong? Even heroic Sparta sacrificed a woman so that he could become a legend.
He didn't do
I
it
wish
just
to
to become a legend. Come on, dude.
And I sacrificed one miserable human being for that reason. That is all. Was that really so awful? I have some unfinished business to take care of. Help me, Mary.
I give props to Arkham for thinking this would work.
My name is Lady. Goodbye, Father.
No!
God, I love this scene so much.
I wasn't gonna cry.
And 20. Alright, the final mission. Screaming Souls, cast off your pride and embrace your fate. So this mission is the final battle. So let's switch over to Trickster to make this a little easier on us. We're also going to use... Agni, Ruja, and Beowulf. Why not? As for upgrades, let's give Beowulf his final upgrade here. Then we'll boost the shotgun, because I've been neglecting the guns. And why not? Alright, it's time for the final battle. Let's go. This whole scene is cool, minus one line.
Give that to me. No way. You got your
That eye in the background looks so bad in the HD
Well, I
collection.
want yours too. What are you gonna do with all that power, huh? No matter how hard you try, you're never gonna be like Father.
We're wasting time!
Prepare yourselves for the worst line in the game, followed by the best line in the game.
We are the sons of Sparta. Within each of us flows his blood. But more importantly, his soul!
Here we go.
And now, my soul is saying it wants to stop you!
Unfortunately, our souls are at odds, brother. I need more power.
And we're supposed to be twins.
So I may or may not have actually done that same hand gesture while Vergil said that line.
Right.
But you'll never know, because no face cam. Alright. Vergil 3. This fight is a nasty one. Ah, you fucker. Wasn't expecting you to do it right then. Nice try. So what makes Vergil 3 so hard is he leaves barely any openings. Especially once he goes Devil Trigger here. Basically, the idea is you want to be right there as soon as he finishes a move. Just so you can start a combo on him. And you want to do a combo immediately.
This may be fun.
Because if you hit him once and then pause for too long, he will break out of it. If you're not immediately on top of him, as soon as he finishes a move, he will also break out of it.
This may be fun.
Like, I'm making this look a little easy, but trust me, this fight is not. Come on, do something else. Oh, fuck. Wasn't expecting you to be right there. Okay. But basically, once he's in Devil Trigger, he will break out of it if you hit him with 3 dive kicks. Damn, too slow. Okay.
You're going down.
Oh boy. This is where shit's gonna start getting real. Now this hyper Devil Trigger he's doing here, this will not be cancelled by 3 die kicks. But he will just come out of it on his own, so.
Now I'm done.
Oh, that was far enough away. Yeah, we've almost got him.
Come on.
A little too confident. There we go. Finish it off with a Shoryuken.
Am I being defeated?
What's wrong? Is that all you got? Come on, get up. You can do better than that.
Oh, you didn't think we were done, did you? Oh, no. I decided to fight Vergil with all the styles. Now, unlike the Trickster one, these fights are all done without me recording live commentary, so this is all post. But first up here we have Swordmaster. Now, admittedly, this is the style I probably used the least during the fight, just because I kind of chose slightly impractical weapons for it. I don't know, I chose Cerberus just because I really wanted to get the icicle off on him at some point, and I do hit him with it, but
This may be
it's
fun.
not a good showing overall. And you'll also notice that my health and Devil Trigger gauge is way higher than it was in the Trickster fight because, well, I had already beaten the game, so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to buy all the items. And I even had most of the weapons fully upgraded, not all of them. Like, I think there was a couple guns I didn't finish. But yeah, Swordmaster against Vergil. Basically, you're just going to see me sting over to him whenever I see an opening. Because having good get-in weapons, or get-in moves rather, are very important in this fight. That's why I like Rebellion's Stinger, and I also use Beowulf's Killer Bee, which is the dive kick. But yes, Cerberus doesn't really have a get-in move. Cerberus is just Cerberus.
Now I'm done. This may be
But yeah, these fights took me a little while, because I wanted to get some practice in with all the styles, especially ones I'm not used to fighting Vergil with. Especially Royal Guard and Quicksilver in particular took me quite a while for some reason. Anyways, Hyper Vergil time again. Now before, when he did his repeated Helm Breakers, I just did a lot of air dashes, but... Oh, never mind, I guess it's not this time. I was say, there's an easier way to dodge him that you'll see coming up in these fights. And here I was like, oh wait, yeah, that's right, I want to get a nice crystal off on this guy. So, you'll see me desperately trying to connect that into a combo. But it's a hard one to do. Also, you'll see the video skipping a bit here. That's because I recorded this using the flashback feature of Elgato, and it had a couple glitches. You'll see the video skip again when the fight's almost over here, but this is the only one I did that way, so it's the only one with that little glitch. Okay, so now here's the easy way to dodge all his Helm Breakers. Because the secret is, even though he teleports above you, he still has to stop for a split second before he can Helmbreaker, so if you're already moving by the time he starts his Helmbreaker, he's gonna miss. But yeah, fight's almost over here. Here you're gonna see the skip, after I failed to dodge that. And... oh wait, no, I tried to dodge again, that's right. There it is. But yeah, I was trying to demonstrate a way to dodge the round trip, but it's hard, I can't do it. Anyways, next up is Gunslinger. For some reason, I decided to bring Nevin into this, because I wanted to use every weapon at least once. But Nevin's kind of a hard one to use against Vergil. Nevin's really only really good at in crowd control situations. And a couple times you'll see me trying to do the Gunstinger with the shotgun and then accidentally following it up with fireworks, which is when he spins it around like a nunchuck. That's because in order to do the follow-up Gunstinger attacks, you have to be mashing really hard. If you're a little too slow, he'll do fireworks instead. But yeah, my main strategy here is just charge up the shotgun and shoot him whenever it's charged. But you want to use the shotgun at the end of a combo, because pushback attacks like that will cause Vergil to break out of the combo sooner. In addition, that's why you want to avoid doing helm splitters, except for the end of a combo too. See, there we go, fireworks again. And here I was like, oh yeah, I have Artemis too, let me try using that. And there you go. That's the one use of the Artemis you're going to see in this fight, unfortunately. As you can see, if you can land repeated charged shotgun shots, they do a lot of damage. And this isn't even a fully upgraded shotgun. I still had one more level that I could have upgraded it. But yeah, whenever Vergil's Devil Trigger, just run around in a panic. It's the usual strategy. And unfortunately, Nevin's just kind of been relegated to just mid-combo poke, I guess you can call it. I'm not sure what... Oh, wow, nice miss. Well, that's why I just, in a panic, I switched to Nevin to just stay in the air a little longer. And that was me getting controller tied. I don't know what I was trying for there, but I just remember I was just like, oh, god damn it. I messed up. And unfortunately, I did not finish the gunslinger fight with a gun, ironically enough. Alright, Royal Guard is next. This one took me a while. Because it's easy enough to do Vergil 3 without using any style at all, but I still wanted to showcase all the styles as best I could. Problem is, I suck with Royal Guard. And pretty much all of Vergil's attacks are, if you don't have perfect guard timing, it'll break your guard. There are several attacks in the game that work like that. Vergil 3's everything is part of that. But there is a workaround. If you remember, I showcased it once during Mission 4, where if you roll and then guard at the same time, then you can get an easier perfect guard. Same principle applies here. If you jump and then guard, the invincibility frames of the jump contribute to your parry window to get a perfect guard. Now, unfortunately, the only move Vergil has that I can pretty reliably jump or side roll against is his helm splitters. So that's what you'll see me do a lot. So whenever I know he's about to do a helm splitter, I'll stop, I'll jump, and I'll parry it. Just to try and get those Royal Guard charges in the upper left there. Also, thanks, camera.
This may be fun.
Also, yes, you can parry his round trip. You can parry literally everything in this game. And you can parry his round trip, but again, very specific timing. It's very hard to do. I think I'll eventually get impatient here and just do my first release. There it is. My first release with only one half charge. But for my next release, I'll wait until I get the full charge. And the thing about the parries, the releases, is that Vergil can parry them. If you release into Vergil's parry, not only will you lose all your Royal Guard charge, but he'll still take no damage. So be careful of that.
This may be fun.
Also, fun fact, while we're waiting for the next round of parries to begin, the gunslinger fight was actually my fastest fight against Vergil here. The Quicksilver, which is coming up next. Oh, wait, hang on, here's the berries. Now, ideally you want to stand still when he does this, so, you know, you can make sure his helm splitters always connect with you. But I don't know, it's just a bad habit. It's like, Vergil's doing helm splitters, I want to run. Anyways, here's a full release. Very nice. I could have been in Devil Trigger to help it out more, but whatever. Also, just in case I guard when I jump against his void slashes there, just in case I happen to get the odd parry. Anyways, well, you know what, this fight's almost over. Let's let this play out. Got a little confident there. Also, that was an amazing dodge right there. Yep, of course, one last void slash. Yeah, those void slash parries not working in my favor. Also, empty release just for shits and giggles. Alright, Quicksilver. This one ended up being my most stylish victory according to the end result screens. I mean, whether or not you agree with that, all up to you, but this is a fun one to do. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This isn't my most stylish. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else. This is actually the fight where I took the least amount of damage. Whereas most of the fights had like a minimum of like 10 or 13,000 damage. This one I only took 5,000 in total. But yeah, Quicksilver is a fun one to do. While Vergil is slowed down, you can also get like all the stabs of the Rebellion combo too. Million hits into Stinger, which is very satisfying to land. But also Vergil's slow-mo's parries, or slow-mo parries, sorry, aren't as useful as his regular parries. Like, he'll still parry you, but a lot of times damage will still sink through. I mean, you'll see that once in a while, I think, here. Yeah, and also if you start a Quicksilver combo right as he's opening himself up as Devil Trigger, you can break him out of Devil Trigger with basically any combo. It's awesome. But make sure when you can, get the taunts in for Quicksilver and Doppelganger, because those styles require a Devil Trigger meter. So you're going to want to make sure you're topped off whenever you can.
Come on, Whip. This may be fun.
Oh, time for some Void Slashes. Also, here's a good way to dodge Void Slash. Well, no, not that time. But a good way to dodge Void Slash is just air hike and then dive kick. And just air hike, dive kick one direction, immediately turn around, air hike, dive kick the other direction. I wanted to see how long I could hold that before Vergil ran away. Also, look, dive kick one direction, turn around, dive kick the other direction. Repeat this until you are free. But that's only in hard. And Dante Must Die, the Void Slashes come out so fast, it's ridiculous. But time for more Helm Splitter spam in the meantime. Teleported into turning off the Devil Trigger thing, huh? Anyways, with Quicksilver, you can take all the time you want to charge your Beowulf hits. And now, finally, we have Doppelganger. This one I didn't really practice. I just kind of went into it. What you're actually seeing is my first attempt. And then, according to the end result screen, this is actually my most stylish victory. Whether or not you agree with that, I don't know. But I personally think this is really sloppy. Also, this fight is the longest because I take my time to taunt whenever I can to rebuild Doppelganger trigger. Also, Vergil was not very happy with that because he Void Slashed the hell out of me there. Also, that combo of Vergil's is super brutal. Basically, once you get hit by the uppercut, you are in that combo for life. Enjoy your new home. Also, this guy's major spammer. But anyways, as I mentioned before with Doppelganger, there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do, like start a combo with one weapon, Doppelganger, and change weapons, and have the Doppelganger copy your original weapon while you're doing the, look at that, like the combo was staggered there because I started Doppelganger later. Like, if you can get really good, you can do shit like that to be awesome, but
This may be fun.
Doppelganger's a style I never use. That's why I didn't really practice this. I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. Let's go. Also, wild to spam on this one. Jesus Christ. I think the high style ranking's only because I taunt this guy so much. Like, if it wasn't for that, this would probably be an extremely unstylish one.
This may be fun.
Of course, I don't know how taunts factor into the style point system. There's a lot I don't know.
Come and get me.
Anyways, that quick combo there is an easy way to knock Vergil away and leave you open enough that you can taunt him afterwards for Devil Trigger. Also, if you don't get a running start on those Helmbreakers, you're gonna have to dodge for a little bit until you can actually get an opening to start your jog. And now it's time for more voice slashes. I forgot which weapon I had, but yep, same strategy, just dive kick to safety.
Come and get me.
And yeah, you'll notice Vergil loves when he's at low health to start going hyper Devil Trigger a lot. Yeah, I decided to get a little bit more Devil Trigger here.
You scared?
This may be fun.
It might be just like all the times I taunt while in S rank probably contributed to my style points. Here I'm very nervously just kind of waiting for an opening. And good God, I am amazed I did not die.
Come and get me.
This may be down.
Oh boy. Again, how I didn't die here is beyond me. Like, this should be straight up death.
Come on, imp.
This may be fun.
I'm pretty sure, like, at this point, even one of those voice slashes will just straight up kill me.
Come and get me.
This may be fun.
Well, it's time to finish this. There we go.
Am I being defeated?
What's wrong? Is that all you got? Come on, get up. You can do better than that.
The portal to the human world is closing, Dante. Because the amulets have been separated.
Let's finish this, Vergil. I have to stop you. Even if that means killing you.
Talk a big game, Dante, but... Let's see if we can pull it off. Just the fact there's no sound, it's just the music. Oh, this moment is so cool. And Vergil chose to swing the wrong way. Oh god, that blood splatter, it's so good.
No one can have this, Dante. It's mine. It belongs to a son of Sparta. Leave me and go, if you don't want to be trapped in the demon world. is our father's home.
I do like the idea that, after being fatally wounded like that, he went for his mother's amulet first. I don't know, deep down I think Vergil still has human ties, it's just... he's got his priorities wrong. So it makes him a cool character. Bet I can use this once I open up my shop. And then ditch it as soon as I get a lightning sword. Also, how did that truck get there? Holy shit.
What an ordeal. You're still here.
I need that back.
No late charges, I hope.
I'll think about it.
And the beginning of Dante's debt begins. Oh, the beginning begins. Okay, I worded that badly.
We should be fine for now. But I'm sure they'll be back soon.
So this song is called Devils Never Cry, and it's the main theme of this game, and it's awesome. Just thought I should say that.
Are you crying?
It's only the rain.
The rain already stopped.
Devils never cry.
I see. Maybe somewhere out there, even a devil may cry when he loses a loved one. Don't you think?
Maybe.
I like the ring of that. Maybe I'll use it.
By the way... looks like we're gonna be busy for a while.
Well, bring it on. I love this. This is what I live for! I'm absolutely crazy about it!
Hey, that's his win pose in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Alright, anyways, so an interactive credit sequence here, where your UI is disabled, but the idea is you want to kill these demons as fast as you can. It's part of why I chose Trickster as my main recording here. So I can just teleport up to an enemy and bash him without any Mudra. And then use Kalina Ann very liberally. Now, the goal is to kill at least 100 enemies. I believe more will spawn eventually after you kill 100 if you do it fast enough. But it's not easy. I basically have no guarantee that I'm actually going to accomplish this, but we're going to go for it. So I believe Ruben Langdon and Dan Southworth, those voice actor credits, are the only ones that's using their actual names. Everybody else used a pseudonym, from what I understand. Because, you know, union stuff. It's like, I got nothing against voice actor unions, but it's like, I just want to know who to properly thank for being a voice, you know? Also, can we talk about the fact we're using Kalina Ann while Lady's also using Kalina Ann? Apparently, one of Dante's demon powers is the ability to copy. Getting close, but unfortunately, the song's also almost over, which you have until the song finishes and the credits are over before they cut it. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. We're gonna get real close, but we're not gonna make it. Okay, lady, I get this one. Oh my gosh, we might actually do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. We have like a couple more seconds to finish this one off. Come on. No. Oh my god, we did it. Okay. Barely, but we did it. 101. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, that was Devil May Cry 3. I love this game. This is so good.
What happened next?
Hey, we're back in
Nothing,
Mission 2.
really. We took
Or
care
with the
of
2
all
and a
the
0,
remaining
is it
devils
20?
And that was it? I still have a job to do that's far from done, which is to eliminate every last
I
demon.
love seeing
I need to
DMC1
ensure
Dante.
that monsters like my father never come about again. And he promised to help me hunt down the demons, even though he's part one himself. But now I realize that there are humans as evil as any devil, as well as kind and compassionate demons in this universe. At least I've found one so-called devil who is able to shed tears for those he cares about. That's enough for me to believe in him.
Now I can start my business.
Oh, speaking of a kind devil, he finally decided on a name for his shop. It took him quite a while to pick one. Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
Oh, I love that ending. This is a bonus scene you get if you kill 100 enemies in the credits. I believe this was added to the special edition, but I've never played the original, so I'm not sure. But hey, I know those lights.
It'll be fun to fight with the Prince of Darkness. If my father did it, I should be able to do it too.
So, yeah, spoilers, Vergil wasn't able to do it. But you learn about that DMC1. I would just like to point out for the record, I took 10,000 damage. And that is still an S rank. They are very, very lenient in Mission 20. They expect you to get hit. And this is actually also the first time I've ever gotten all S's on that mission, so... Oh, I am super happy with that. Aw. But yeah, there we go. Take a look at that. Only 2 Bs scattered throughout this entire thing. And we got an SS on Mission 20. Oh, that feels so good. But yeah, that was Devil May Cry 3. Very good game. This is only like the 3rd time? It might be the 4th time that I've actually played it start to finish. Usually I just kind of like load it up, pick a mission or two, you know, in my save where I have everything unlocked and just kind of have fun with it. But yeah, this game's not easy, but it's so rewarding when you like when it's finally like starts to click and you start like pulling off these S rank combos, oh, it feels so good. It's time for me to... Oh, look at that lady outfit. I love it. Also, time for me to die? Do you mean Dante must die? Oh, you know it. Dante Must Die is now selectable. Also, we get new costumes. Just let me show that off in a sec. So at the mission select screen, you can choose your costume with L1 and R1. Beating the game on any difficulty unlocks Shirtless Dante and DMC1 Dante. Beating it on hard unlocks DMC1 Dante with no jacket, which is a really awesome costume. I love it. As well as Sparta. This was also a costume in DMC1. I think you had to beat Dante Must Die to unlock it, if I'm remembering right. And then in DMC1, he actually used Yamato instead of Force Edge, which is, in this game, they made it the sword that he gave to Vergil, which, it's all really nice touches. I love it. But yeah, that was Devil May Cry 3. Oh, so satisfying to finally beat that on hard. But, thank you all for watching. This is Dragonite13 saying, see you next time, when we go to a little island called Fortuna.